Hello?
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
I was actually just testing my audio. It's so quiet.
How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Hanging in there. About you?
Good.
Did you see the flyer of your class tomorrow?
Yes, it's awesome. Thank you.
Well, you like it?
Yes, it's great. Thank you so much.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to come, but I'm not sure, you know.
That'd be cool. Yeah, I'll tell the class too. Let me make the turn the doorbell off. We don't want the doorbell, right?
Well, the doorbell kind of signal like somebody coming in, but is there another way? Are you gonna pay?
Yeah, usually we see it. It pops up.
Okay. Ooh, tomorrow's gonna be, some parts gonna be 105.
I know, I heard that. It's not that hot in Oakland right now, I don't think.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Oh, God. All right. Oh, man.
What?
I brought something from my childhood for use in this class.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, poor lady.
Interesting. In my class or your class?
Your class.
Oh, nice.
I was like, don't I
have look at the hat.
Weirdly got me, even though it has a Santa cap on it. Like, we're Jewish, but I was like, oh, this is perfect.
Oh, yeah. Soft. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Watch out, bear.
I know. I felt so bad. My mom's like, wait, are you going to be punching the bear? I was like, no, I'm just going to be choking the bear. And maybe.
Yeah, you might be punching the bear because we're going to do something that's kind of.
Oh, no, poor bear.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be a bear. It could be like a pillow or whatever. Okay, let's start. Let's start with our ankles and our wrists. Good. Switch direction. Try the version that Karin does, where you're like flexing the toes, the heel, and then your toes are coming towards you, and then rotate. Okay, switch to the other side. Good, and switch direction. All right, come to your knees. And switch. Let's go up and down. Good. Hips. And switch. Good. So here you could do, it to me kind of challenges my balance a little bit, but on a different ground side, it might be a little bit better, but you can hold on to a wall or something. But if you can, try to balance on one leg. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna kick and rotate, right? Kick back and forth, boom, 10 times. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I like the opposite arm doing kind of the swinging back and forth, helps my balance. Now we're gonna kick diagonally in this way, boom, 1, can even, boom, kick to your hand. And now we're gonna kick out. All right, now same leg, right leg, we're gonna go bend at the knee and we're gonna bring it back, touch, and then bring it to front. So 10 times total. All right, let's do the other leg. So just forward, back and forth. Swinging out, 45. Swing in. Good. Bend at the knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Let's go our shoulders. And switch. And elbows. And switch. Okay, wrists. And switch. All right, so we're gonna do 1 minute of running, high knees, whatever. I'll let you know what it is. And then this drill in between. You can have a pillow, you cannot have a pillow, you can have something on the ground or not, right? So let me see if I can, right? I will probably have my Bulgarian bag. But you're gonna come down, right? You're gonna come into a plank, boom here. So not too far, your legs are close, right? Knees hovering off the ground here. And you're gonna come up and then punch, boom, boom. And then you're gonna go down. So you can have a pillow or you can just punch in the air, right? Or on the ground, and then you're gonna go back, boom. So you're gonna do 10 of those, all right? I'm telling you right now, I'm already sweating on that one. All right, so I have this out here. Get ready. The first one, we're just gonna, you can jog in place, jog around, jog side to side, but jogging and using and warming up your upper body, your shoulders, your arms, either crossing, crisscrossing, up and down, right? Okay, let's go. 1 minute of that. Okay, the drill. All in place. And you're done. All right, so high knees. Next one. Let's go. High knees to one place. You can move around. Okay, go ahead and do the drill. All right, next one. Side shuffle. Let me see. My leg. It's a side shuffle. Boom. Try to stay low. Right. Side to side. Go. Five seconds. Time. Go ahead when you're done. Take a sip of water. All right. All right, let's start with our stance wide. We're gonna squat low, tucking our pelvic under and lowering it down to the ground. And right now, just put your forearms on your inner thigh here. You can move around a little bit. Good, back and forth. All right, now you take your right hand, put it inside of the knee here. You're gonna push outward, your knee, your right knee pushing inward. Boom. Squat your hips down even lower. And go ahead and dip that shoulder down diagonally towards the ground as you keep sinking your hips down. Good, let's switch to the other side. Go back to the first side. And the second side. And from here, let's go ahead and bring our stance just tidy a little bit more closer. And from here, I'm gonna squat down. And what I'm gonna do is I wanna think about bringing my knee, look, my knee, I'm gonna bring my knee to the ground diagonally outward to the side. This is inside, outside, right? So I'm gonna go with no hands, if you can, squat low, and then I'm gonna bring that knee, boom, out to the side, right? If you can, come up. If you need help, go ahead and use your hand and come up. So squat, outward, you're gonna dip, right? That means that you have to lift. Look at my leg. I'm gonna lift up my heel and pivot a little bit, right? So I'm gonna come down, lift, pivot, boom, and then come up. And then repeat to the other side. So let's do that together 10 times. Squat, pivot, use your hands, right? Come up if you can, if you want to, and then boom. With no hands. That was 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so from here, let's go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and squat, come down and into a lunge, right? A lunge like that. And you can lift your foot up if you want to. Let's keep our foot down. So I'm gonna lunge to that side, and then I'm gonna go ahead and sit on my butt. So looks like this. I'm gonna go ahead and sit on my butt, and then I'm gonna roll onto that side. Boom, right? Yep, and then I'm gonna come from my elbow to my hand, push myself up, right? And then I'm gonna shift to the other side. And then I'm gonna try to keep my foot down here. I'm gonna sit, and then I'm gonna lean towards the extended leg onto that elbow. And then once I'm down, I'm gonna come back right up by putting my hand on the ground. I'm gonna extend my arm. And you might need to pull your arm closer to you to get better leverage. And then you're gonna sit up, come up, lunge, sit, come to elbow, extend the hand, right? You notice that when I'm here, and when I extend my hand, look, this is too far, I can't get up. I don't have a good leverage to come up, so I'm gonna pull my hand close to my hips, and that way I could push myself up, all right? So let's do 10 of those together. So let's go and start. We're gonna go lunge to the left. We're gonna go sit down, get on our right elbow here, and then extend, bring the hand to the hip. You could use the other hand since we're doing a draw and you're having a hard time. Come up, up. We're gonna sit, boom, come to elbow, boom, up. I'm gonna pick it up a little bit, boom, sit, elbow up, boom, and just sit. So now you want to get it more fluid, right? You're going to sit and roll to the side. Up, sit, roll to the side, push up, sit, roll to the side, push up, sit, roll to the side, push up. All right, so from this, oh my God, sweating like crazy. And then from here, we're gonna have our stance here. Now, we're gonna kick, boom, a leg to the side. So look, my legs apart. How to bring this leg kind of closer to this leg. So it looks like, boom, in front here. And I am gonna squat down and sit. That is, yeah. And then I am gonna fold, boom, to the bent knee. And then I'm gonna come up. I'm gonna sit up, boom. So it looks like I'm really doing it slow, but I'm gonna go here, sit down, come to the, right here, right? Fold where the knee is. Boom, this is the extended leg, this is the knee. I come to my elbow here, and then I'm just gonna come up the way I can. So again, I'm gonna go boom, squat, turn. And I'm gonna come up. Boom, right? Boom, turn. And I'm gonna come up. And then I switch, boom, sit back, boom. Let's see how people are doing. Yeah, and then turn towards the knee, all the way, collapse the knee. Good. All right. Go ahead and take a water break. And we'll start with the jiu-jitsu. So we're gonna continue. I'm gonna do a review and continue from last week, right? We did a block, right? A block if somebody's reaching for your collar, for your head, somebody's reaching towards you, or if it's if it's boxing or kickboxing when they're punching and you're blocking their arm, and you're gonna do an arm drag, right? I made a video and I think I got the wrong version, so it's gonna go really fast. I'm gonna try to like slow it down and then talk. a little bit. I think this is it. You see. Okay, so it's a really quick kind of a visual, and I'll break it down a little bit. But an arm drag is this, where you're grabbing, right? You're blocking the arm, and you're dragging the arm to the side, and then you're gonna come to the back. Come to the back, right? Sorry, my editing is crappy there. But that's really what an arm drag is. You could do a stand up or on the ground. This version is standing up. So basically, you're gonna grab, step to the side, put your partner's arm across their body, and then you're gonna come around and to the back, right? So let's do some drills for this. Okay, so the first one is really, you know, a lot of it is timing. When somebody's punching you, right? If you don't have good timing, they're gonna punch you, or if they reach for your lapel or your head, if you don't have good timing, they're gonna grab you. So timing is really crucial. So let's get into our stance. So typically it's staggered stance, and you're fighting, right? In grappling or in fighting. So what we're gonna practice is blocking, just imagining an arm coming. So we're gonna block, boom, and look, my hand, I'm gonna block and then curl over their wrists, and then the other hand will come above the elbow, their elbow here, right? So that's all we're gonna do. We're just gonna go boom, boom, right? Just block, boom, getting in that motion, boom. So do, I don't know, 5, and then switch, and then do the other side, block, block, block. And if the advanced people, you guys can walk around. It's kind of like, you know, boxing. You're gonna move around and then boom, boom, and then go boom, right? Block, boom, boom, right? So do that a few times. All right, so we're gonna keep going from there. So now that we block the arm and then grab the elbow, what we're gonna do is, look, the hand that's at the wrist, I'm gonna basically push down, and then the hand at the elbow, I'm gonna bring it towards my chest, right? I'm gonna go boom like this, but at the same time, I'm gonna go boom, boom. That leg is gonna step. I'm going to my left, so it's my left leg is gonna step to the side, and I'm gonna pull the arm. So pull the arm out of the way, and I'm gonna step to the side to the back, right? So I'm gonna block, grab the elbow. Do people wanna see the visual again, or you have kind of the visual already? Yeah, okay, cool. So we're gonna block, boom, and I'm gonna step to the side, pull the arm across the body, boom, out of the way, right? Again, last week I talked about in this technique, like for example, Adam in Sanshou, he's huge. So he talks about like grabbing the arm and then you pull them, you know, and which that's another version. But for me, like me grabbing Adam's arm and pulling him is not gonna fly. So what I do is a small version, like a version for small people is block, boom, and I move myself. So I'm gonna drag the arm and then I'm gonna move myself to the back. So once I get to the back, I wanna imagine that I have, right? This is their hips, their hips. So I wanna come down low at the hips, and I'm gonna have one arm. The version, you know, you could grab your hand this way or this way, right? The version I typically do it naturally, and I was taught to do this since I started doing jiu-jitsu, is I'm gonna have one arm across their hips, right? And I'm gonna reinforce this arm with this hand kind of here. And I'm gonna singe, right? And I'm gonna come down low. I'm gonna press my chest against their lower hips, and my legs are away from them. Otherwise they can attack my legs. So I'm here. And then I have my head onto one side. I don't typically try not to be in the middle. I like to have my head on one side, right? So that is the drill. So basically, I'm gonna go block, boom, pull to the back, and then arm, let's practice that. One arm here and then here, and then I'm gonna singe, and then I kind of get low and my hips away from their their back, right? So do that a couple times, and then I'm gonna show the video of a takedown from there. Okay. Good job. Okay, so from here, I'm going to show the video again. So, so again, from the beginning, and then it's going to show like a little hand drill that if we were in person, we would work with our partner, right? So here's an arm drag, boom, to the back. And this is ways that you could see how you're blocking and you're pulling the arm across the body. Boom. And in fast motion, it would be boom, boom, and then you take the back, right? So from the back, we're gonna do a kind of a leg trap. So here's a version of that. I did boom. So we're gonna extend one leg, right? And trap them with that leg. Let me see. Okay, so let's go back again. So with a slow motion, so we got the back, and then we're gonna extend one leg. You see how that leg extended and trapping your partner's far side leg. And then you're gonna sit and boom, take them down. And then another version, again, you're gonna sit and then trap, boom, right? So we're gonna do that. So we did the drill earlier where we did this drill, right? Where we're here and we extend. We're here and we did this and then we sat, right? Let me show you guys. From here, we're gonna go boom, sat, and then we came to our elbow, right? That is the takedown from there. So we ended up right on the back. You can have a pillow. So another thing that I was playing with is you can have a marker, right? You can have a marker on the ground. I like to use my belt. You could use a jacket. Anything that's is a marker. So what I mean by this is, look, I'm gonna pretend. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna pretend like I have my partner's back and I'm leaning back, and this is the right leg in this corner, and this is their left leg in this corner, right? Follow me so far? So I'm here and I have my back and I'm really low and I'm cinching my elbow here. So really the trick that I just show you from the back is you're gonna step with your left leg to line up with their left leg here. So you're in the back and you're kind of leaning on the left side. So you're gonna step your leg kind of where the left leg is. And from here, your right leg is gonna block the right leg in the back. So again, I'm here, I'm gonna step next to the left leg. My right leg will be at the back of their right leg here, right? And this takedown is really like you're gonna get down low, right? You're gonna come down low and then sit back, and you use your upper body also to pull them, boom, and bring the elbow to the ground. So give that a try. If you have a marker, if you wanna try that, it helps a lot when I do this drill. So I'm here, I'm gonna step next to the left leg, my right leg, boom, block the right leg. I'm gonna squat, sit back, and swing my elbow, my right elbow down onto the mat. So give that a try. Do people want to see another angle? You got it. Yes. Awesome. Good. Good. So you want to twist, right? You want to twist your, so you're here, boom, boom, and you want to twist, bringing them down as you fall. So if it's your right leg blocking, you're twisting to the right. If your left leg is blocking, you're twisting to the left. Very good. Everybody's doing awesome. Yeah, take the back. Step your left leg next to the left leg, block the right leg, and then sit back and twist. Ideally, you would like sit and twist at the same time. Yeah, so make sure that you really think about cinching their hips really close, right? So they move around. It's really tight. Couple more times. Very good, Jane. Good job. All right. Any questions? So, again, we're here, boom, boom, you're gonna step, boom, block, boom, right? And now, once you're down, can you see me? Once you're down, you can now come from switching from that to here, and then come to the side, right? But today I'm just showing how to do how to do the takedown part. So if we have time, we'll drill the combination. So I am going to show another version of a takedown from there. Let me share. So another version is you could trap your partner's leg. So again, look, trap your partner's leg, boom, and then sit back and boom. Okay, so again, I'll break this down. So you're here on the back and you could block, sit down, and then turn. So we did this drill, solo drill, where we went here and we go cross, right? We're here and we go cross and then we sit, right? I'm doing it really slow and look, I have one extended leg, the other leg post, and we're gonna bring our body towards the post leg. So like that, okay? So we're here, cross, we're gonna sit back and then twist towards the post leg. So again, this angle, I'm gonna go boom, sit back, and then twist, right? So with a belt there, I'm holding the back. This is their left leg. This is their right leg, right? So I'm gonna go boom. Now I'm gonna go ahead and block, right? If my head is this way, I'm gonna block here. and then sit. So I'm gonna switch just to show you. No, it's fine. So I'm here, my head is on this side. So it's my leg, opposite leg now, instead of stepping up and block, now it's this leg that's gonna block instead of my right. It's my left leg is gonna block. I'm gonna sit back and then go towards the knee, right? So again, if I'm here, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna block, sit, and then boom. Any questions? I think it helps a lot to like have the marker. Yeah?
I have a quick question. Isn't necessarily relevant to us right now because we don't have partners, but as I was watching the video, I'm sort of curious how you can do that takedown without your partner just like slamming down on your leg as you bring them down with you. Or it might not be possible, but I'm just curious if
well,
you have
when
any
it
tips.
comes to like speed, right? It's also your body moving them, and also we're doing it really slow. So with me, let's say the first one, right? Boom, boom. I'm gonna step, boom. I'm gonna go like this, and the moment I hit, I'm gonna go like that. Yeah. So I'm just showing the takedown part, right? So really, the moment that it's timing, right? So you hear boom, boom. You're gonna go boom and switch over. Your leg will pivot. So it's the same thing. You're here, you're gonna go boom, right? And then bring it over, boom, and your leg will, once you hit with timing, you're gonna go boom here. And you'll get, usually they're gonna land here with the back, and then you're gonna start taking the back. Does that make sense?
Yes, thank you so much.
That's a good question. I should have said that later. But give that a try. And go ahead and add the last portion where you actually, right, on both. If you fall, boom, go ahead and come to your belly, boom. Just to get out of the. Boom, and then come to your belly. Yep, good. All right, now go ahead and do the combination. You can switch out, right? Again, you're back here. The first one is step next to, oh, you can't see, but here, I'm gonna step next to their left leg, extend, boom, and this version too, right? You're gonna go switch from belly. So you can, once you get used to it, you're gonna go boom, boom, boom. And then the other version, boom, block, boom, boom, and then come to you, come to your belly. So give that a try with both. You can grab a pillow if that helps. All right. Does anybody have any questions? Good job. Go ahead and take a a short break, and then Karin will take over the second portion. Thank you. Good job.
Thanks, Molly. Yeah, grab a sip of water, take a minute, and we'll get started. Okay, so come back. When you're ready, we'll get started. Let's do, let me change my setting here. Gallery, come on. There it is. Okay, let's start with this stretching set. Let's do the one where we're gonna start in a lunge position. So we're in this lunge, back toes are posted. We're stacked over our back leg. So the thing I'm trying to do in this exercise is I'm trying not to break at the waist, meaning not at the hips, not arch my back. I'm trying to, or at the hips, I guess. We're trying to keep my hips and then my upper body stacked right over my down leg. So even as I come forward here, I'm not coming off the leg. That's a fine thing to do too. It's just a different stretch. I think this stretch is better, but that stretch is okay too. So so we're gonna pulse forward 10 times. So again, you're trying to keep, if I do it kind of too fast, I start doing that. So I'm trying not to do that. So I'm gonna try to start small and then build through the sequence. And if I catch myself, starting to lean forward, I'm actually gonna lean back with my upper body a little bit to make sure I can stay stacked over my down leg. So we're gonna hold the last one. So we're gonna do 10 pulses. So get set. Let's do this. Let's everyone have their left foot forward, just so I can use the same wording. Everyone else had right. I should have just switched. I couldn't tell. So thank you. So let's do 10 pulses forward. So again, start small. Try to keep your hips stacked. 1, your pelvis. 2, 3, a little further each time. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, really tucking your hips to keep that. 9, to keep the stack. And then 10, come as far as you can. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now take your right hand, put it a foot from your left foot, and then take your left hand and use it to twist yourself up. So you're gonna twist up, really twisted from your, your belly should be pointing forward, not at the ground. And then you're going to make sure your shoulder is stable here, and you're going to straighten your back leg. And now I'm going to take my left hand and reach up in the air. So now we're going to do these tuck unders, drops, where this hand comes under, and then I come back up. So we're going to do 5 of those together. So we're trying to keep your hips low the whole time, not come up and down. Your hips are now locked in place, and you're just turning from your waist. So dip down 1, come up. When you come up, really twist your body, good. 2, down, up, 3, down, up, 4, down, up. Last one, 5, down, and come up. Good. Put your knee on the floor. You're gonna put your chest to your thigh, and now we're gonna come back. This is a hamstring stretch. We're gonna keep our chest on our thigh. Not, doesn't matter if you straighten your leg all the way. The goal is to keep your chest on your thigh for the stretch, and also to flex your bottom foot. When you flex your bottom foot on this stretch, you kind of keep this angle, like it's almost like the angle just stays the same, like the foot just comes with you as I come back. So let's do 10 of those together. So we do 10 and then we'll hold the last one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. If it's easy, really flex the foot and keep the chest on the leg. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then let's hold at the bottom. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, come up to this position. So you're in this kind of tabletop with your foot up, and then you're just gonna bring your foot back, bring your other foot forward, and then come up, and now you're in the other lunge with your right leg forward. So again, I'm gonna check the stack of my upper body over this leg. I'm trying to maintain that as I come forward. Trying to not do this or lean forward. So we're gonna pulse forward 10 times. 1, 2, really push think about your hips pushing forward. 3, 4, tuck your pelvis. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one we're gonna hold, go as far as you can. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, take your left hand, you're gonna put it foot from your right foot, put your hand onto your right hand on your right thigh, twist yourself up. Make sure your shoulders are nicely packed. You know, you have a strong, stable base through your left shoulder, and then you're gonna straighten your back foot, try not to lift your hips, and then bring your right arm up. And now we're gonna do the 5 dips. So dip down 1, and come up. Go through the motion slow, good. 2, twist up. 3, twist up. 4, twist up. 5, and twist up, hold up at the top. Good, and bring your knee down. Put your chest along your right leg. So same thing, again, remembering to keep the right foot really flexed, like actively flexing it. Trying to pull it up towards trying to pull the top of your foot up towards your shin, and you're not trying to straighten your leg, you're trying to keep your chest on your leg. So if you can straighten it there, that's great, but that's the goal, is to keep the chest on the leg. So I will do 10, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, flexing the foot. Last one we're gonna hold, come to the bottom, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come out, bring your leg back, and you can come up, and we'll start boxing. So you can come up, let's start with this. For the first round, let's do like a, this drill. This is kind of Jamal's drill. We've done it before, where you are trying to make where we're showing slow shadow boxing, and you're trying to twist your hips. So that's what you're focusing on. Like, let's see, should we do it without our arms? Yeah, let's do it without our arms. We're not even gonna punch. We're gonna, you know, if a punch helps you once in a while, go ahead, but otherwise you're gonna be keeping your arms in your guard, but just pretending that you're throwing the punch using your body. And when you're doing that, I want you to think about every single punch for this drill comes out of your legs. So So I'm never punching just sort of like, you know, even though I'm not throwing my arm, but like I'm practicing, like if I was gonna throw a cross, it's gonna start here with my left leg, in this case for me. Right leg for you guys. So it's gonna start with my rear leg so that every punch I throw is coming out of the ground and up into my arms. So I'm really pushing through my feet and legs. So, and I like, Jamal uses an expression, he says, think about if one of your legs was filled with water and you were trying to tip the water to your other leg when you threw the punch. So my left leg's filled with water, put the water in my right leg. So you can go as slow as you want. You can go a little faster if you want, but not any faster than about this. So this is if you start your speed too fast, you're gonna lose the nuance of the power movements. So let's, timer, so we're gonna do one round like that. So again, you're just shadow boxing, you're not throwing punches. Feel free to throw a couple if it helps you, you know, get the feeling of it, but you're gonna mainly try to keep your arms in the tight guard and try to focus on your hips and your legs and even your shoulders. Any shadow boxing you want, mostly punching. If you wanna throw in a kick, that's okay. Right, 2 seconds, timer to load, okay. Get set and go. Good, keep going. Usually when you're boxing, you'll have some punches that are sort of throwaways a little bit. And these punches are all the power punches that we're doing. This is how punches with power feel. You know how to take angles, mess around with that, and try to still keep the load in your feet. Think about your hips leading the way with the punch. Your shoulders going next. Good. Okay, so now we're gonna do something that takes some thinking. So we're gonna do this combination. We're gonna, the combination is jab, cross, jab, hook, jab, uppercut. So we're gonna get in our stance and we're gonna throw a jab alternating with a straight right, a hook right, and uppercut right. So it's jab, cross, jab, hook, jab, uppercut. You can see I have to twist back every time I'm throwing that backside. So again, jab, cross, jab, hook, jab, up. Let's do it 10 times, then we're gonna put it into a round. So let's do it together. So when I say 1, you're gonna throw it, jab, cross, jab, hook, jab, up. So get set, and 1. And then come back, right back to your guard when you're done. Good, 2. I was trying to throw the uppercut second. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. and 10. Okay, nice. So we're going to put that into a round now. So you're gonna be shadow boxing now at your own pace. And when I say go, you're going to throw that combination. How about when I say combo? Jab, cross, jab, hook, jab, up. Other things that I might say are sprawl. You guys all know it's sprawl, but you can sprawl, you know, either straight down and come up. You can sprawl, you know, to one side, onto one hip, or the other hip, or you can just do a burpee. If a sprawl is not comfortable for you, you can just come down to a plank position. So, so if I say sprawl, you're gonna sprawl. And if I say 10, you're gonna throw for 10 straight punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the things I could shout are burpee, or not burpee, sprawl, 10, or combo. And combo is jab, cross, jab, hook, jab, up. And other than that, you're moving around and you're shadow boxing. If you're you know, less, everyone here's experienced stuff, but if you're not sure what to do with shadow boxing, you know, just throwing some jabs, jab crosses is great. Otherwise, you can get more creative, take angles, move around. So get set. And go. Just shadow boxing. Moving around. Combo. Combo. Sprawl. Sprawl, come right back up punching or slipping. 10. Combo. Combo. Try to throw the combo fast, but try to get that load on your right foot before every right punch. Combo. Sprawl. Ten. Combo. Combo. Sprawl. Combo. Combo. Sprawl. Combo. Combo. All right, nice. Let's do the other side of that. So the other side is jab, cross, hook, cross, up, cross. So now it's cross, cross, cross. So in the lead side is the side that's going to change punches. So it's going to be jab, cross, hook, cross, uppercut, cross. For those of you who've done this a bunch probably might agree with me that this one's actually a little more intuitive because it starts jab, cross, hook. The jab, cross, jab is a little hard on the other one. So, so again, it's jab, cross, hook, cross, uppercut, cross. So, so the right hand is just throwing crosses. The left hand is throwing jab, hook, uppercut. So again, jab, cross, hook, cross, uppercut, cross. So let's do it together 10 times. So remember the previous combination, your right hand, your left hand, your jab hand was just doing the same thing over and over. This one, your cross hand is doing the same thing over and over. Your right's doing the same thing. So jab, cross, hook, cross, up, cross. Get set, and 1. Good, 2. Really just put it like putting random uppercuts in this drill whenever I try to do it. 3. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing. Minute of shadow boxing. Let's do this. Let's do, instead of the sprawl, I might yell break fall. So if I yell break fall, then you're gonna do a break fall. So you're gonna, come down, and then you're gonna do technical stand back up. So you're gonna come up on the side that you like to have back. For you guys, since this is in kickboxing, try both sides if you want, but you probably wanna have your dominant side back most of the time so that I come up in my stance. Since I'm southpaw, I put my left hand back. If I'm right-handed, you come up with your right hand posted, bring your right hand back, and you're up to your fight stance. So if I yell break fall, you're gonna break fall and then come up and technical stand. And instead of, if I yell 10 punches, this time they should be, if you want to just keep doing straight ones, because this is all new and this is a lot to remember, you could just do straight punches. But otherwise, we're going to change the straight punches to cross hooks. So it's going to be cross, hook, cross, hook, cross, hook, cross, hook. Is that 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more, cross hook. So you're going to throw 10 punches, but instead of them being straight punches, it's going to be cross hooks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So other than that, those are the things I could yell. Combo is jab, cross, hook, cross, uppercut, cross. Could be, I could yell break fall, technical stand back up, or I could yell 10 punches, do them as cross hooks. Unless you want to keep them as straight punches. So get set, and go. Moving around, shadow boxing. Combo. Jab, cross, hook, cross, up, cross. Put an extra punch in. Combo. Break fall. Ten. Combo. Combo. Break fall. Combo. 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 Break fall. Combo. Break fall. Ten. Combo. Combo. Break fall. You come up, combo. All right, next. Grab a sip of water if you need it, and then grab a chair. We're gonna be using the seat of the chair. So for roundhouse kicks, so if you like to put a pillow on the chair, you could. You could also kick your couch. Just need something you can plant your leg onto.
I just want to say I really like the Simon Says game.
Oh, good. I'm glad you like it.
It engages my thinking past.
Oh, good. What about that pain in the butt combo, huh?
Yeah, I mean I have to like switch my brain into that, and it's good to have to do that. It's good to have to
exactly.
that way.
Yeah. That's awesome. I'm glad it stimulates your focus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love those kind of drills. Glad you like them. I love that. We usually do that. Those punching combinations. Then we put it together like jab, cross, jab, hook, jab, up, hook, cross, up, cross. It's a nightmare. I figured out I can use my wedge pillow to kick on. It's kind of wedge-shaped thing, just like a leg. Yeah, that's great. So you're gonna have a chair or something that you can kick onto. Oh yeah, grab some water though. Some people are grabbing water in their chair. Start in a second. So we're gonna do, we're gonna start with squat kicks, and then we're gonna work on combinations with the switch step kick. So I think everyone, well, actually, you don't need the switch step yet. So we're just gonna be, you're gonna line yourself up with your kicking surface, and then I'm gonna squat, and then I'm gonna come up and kick. I thought this wedge pillow was a really good idea, but I like a bigger pillow to not thump my foot on this thing so much. So, so again, I'm gonna squat down. You can touch the ground or not. It's traditional to touch the ground just to get it to be kind of a low squat. But if you don't want to touch the ground, it's just supposed to be a low squat. And you come up and kick. So notice you have to have a big pivot. Be cautious with yourself. Obviously, we're not all in the optimal, floor surface. So, and this is a pretty big pivot on your knee. So just, be careful. If it's hurting you, stop. Just try the kick without the squat, or separate them to a squat and then a kick. But ideally, you're doing the squat and coming up from it into the kick. Where I'm coming up here, and I'm like, so I'm kind of practicing, having power as I come out of my squat. Obviously, it's just a drill, so you don't do this as a technique, but it's just a way to build strength in your kicks. So we're gonna do 1 minute on each side. So when we get to the second side, then you'll just switch to the other side of your kicking spot, and then just kick with the other leg. So there's no stance right now. When I'm kicking with my left leg, I'm standing this way. When I'm kicking with my right leg, I'm gonna stand this way. Any questions? So it's just gonna be, over and over for a minute. No need to go super fast unless you are used to this and wanna go super fast. Just a minute, continuous. All right, get set, and go. Wait, actually, okay, good, keep going, go. I changed my mind about this timer, but keep it. Okay, so shake it out for a second and then switch sides. Go right into the other side. And start the other side if you haven't. Okay, so let's practice our switch step. So you're gonna have the, show it to you this way. You're gonna have the chair, well, doesn't matter, now you have the chair in front of you, like it's your opponent that you're facing. And to get my left hip to the front, I'm gonna do this switch step. So I'm going to, pull my left foot back, and then I'm gonna step my right foot out. And one thing about this is, that I saw last time, is you're not just gonna keep your hips square when you do that. Like, I want my left hip to go to the back. So I kind of want to open up, almost like I've switched my stance. So notice that my hips are now over here. It's almost like I'm southpaw. So, you know, if I just keep squared up, it's gonna be hard for me to throw the kick. So I want to get my hips, you know, my hips right now are facing at a 45 towards my right leg. I'm gonna change them to face at a 45 towards my left leg. So remember, when you do the switch step, I pull my left foot back, I step my right foot out, and basically in a southpaw stance now. I don't have to get so sideways, but I want my hips to be sideways. My body probably wouldn't turn all the way sideways, but my hips will. They're not gonna be forward, they're gonna be facing off to the side, so I can get some power on this leg. And then I'm gonna pivot on my right foot, kick with my left, come back, step, step. So I get my left to the back again. When we do this in shadow boxing, a lot of time we don't do the step, step back, because, you know, you've thrown it and it's kind of more convenient to just put it down in the front, but really in real life, you'd usually fall on the person if you did that. So, you know, I can't just put it down. The person's there on their leg. Step, step to get off of them. Or, you know, I kicked a Thai pad. Their person there, I can't just crash into them. So just keep in mind that step, that pendulum step, it's called back, is important. So I'm gonna retract my left leg, switch my hips, kick, pendulum back. So let's just all work on our switch step for just 1 minute. So we're just gonna do 1 minute switch step. If you are pretty familiar with the switch step, add in shadow box punches. The switch step will work well. Sorry, I have my hold on. You're in a way that's stuck. Okay, that'll work better. So, any punch that ends with, for a right round or left roundhouse kick, any combination that ends with the right hand will be the best. So if I go jab, switch step, I kind of, you can do that, but if I'm doing a combination and it's like jab, cross, hook, this is way in the wrong place to switch step. So I want to end on a cross. My hips are already a little bit there. So that's kind of the more typical place to do it. So just think it's typically a cross or some sort of right punch. So, so why don't you do that? Why don't you either just practice the switch step for a minute, step, step, or throw some shadow box some punches before it. Anything you want. You're making up combinations. Jab, cross, hook, cross, switch step. Cross, hook, cross, switch step.
Karen, can you show just the switch step one more time?
Yes, absolutely. Thanks for asking. So, so I'm going to retract. I'll do it slow and then fast. Slow is I retract my lead foot. I step out my rear foot.
Okay.
Step again.
Yeah.
And then here's what faster it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does that help?
Okay. Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Welcome. I'll watch too. I'll watch when people are doing it. So get set. Just 1 minute practicing. And go. Looks good. Nice. I should just work southpaw now. Great, nice work. So let's do a combination with that. So now you can move your chair out of the way. I'm done with the chair. So let's do okay, so it'll be this. So this is the combination. So it's going to be jab, cross, hook, slip to the front side, and then hook, cross, switch step, kick. And then for this, like I said, you can come down or you can practice the back. That step back is hard when there's not a target because you have to, they kind of assumes you hit something. That's why you do the step back. If you didn't hit something, then you do something that's just step down. Like if they backed up, oh crap, they backed up, you know. But if it hits, that's when you have to pendulum back. So you can do it either way. If you can find a way, I find it hard to do it in the air. I can do it, but it slows me down. So, because, you know, I'm not hitting a thing that would normally be launching me back. So, so again, combination is jab, cross, hook, slip, return to hook, hook, cross. Now I'm going to do the switch step, bring it down, however I like, and then we're going to end jab, jab to back out. If you want a simpler combination, then you can just do jab, cross, switch step, kick, jab, jab. So you could take out that sort of slipping in the hook. So you could go jab, you still have to do jab. Yeah, you could just do jab, cross, kick, jab, jab. That's the simpler version. Jab, cross, kick, jab, jab. The full version is jab, cross, hook, slip, hook, cross, kick, jab, jab. One more time. The complex version, jab, cross, hook, slip to the left, hook, cross, left kick, jab, jab. Simpler version, jab, cross, switch step, kick, jab, jab. So we're gonna do this for a 2-minute round. You could just do the combination over and over, or you can add other stuff in between it. You know, if you wanna just work on your, you know, slipping and punching and sort of shadow box in a little bit, and then do the combination. You know, if you wanna put shadow boxing a little bit in between, you can. Otherwise, you could just do the combo over and over. Everyone got it? Any questions? Okay, get set. Timer is here, and on. All right, and go. Jab, cross. Okay, nice. So we'll break there. So let's grab a spot for meditation. So I think you guys all know where you like to sit to meditate. Before we start meditating, I'll remind you, if you hadn't heard it at the beginning, us referencing it, there's going to be a new class. So I'm going to be leading an advanced kickboxing class on Fridays, 4:30 to 5:30, right before Jamal's class. So, it's going to be like what we've been doing, but it'll be it'll assume you know the kickboxing moves. So there'll be drills, but a lot less explaining. When there's explaining, it'll be for harder combinations. Anyone's welcome to do it. But it's kind of like, I'm not going to slow down and explain what a hook is, or no one here needs that. So you would all be ready to do it. But it'll be a lot of, kind of assumes that you can pick up the combinations pretty quickly, and then we'll do a lot of drills like we were doing today, where you're doing them within a boxing context or things like that. So if you have any questions about it, you can ask me, and it'll be fun. And it's a nice dovetail into Jamal's class, which is right afterwards, boxing. Boxing isn't super fatiguing. My class will be. It'll be like the goal of it to be kind of a cardio or conditioning oriented class. So it might be a nice kind of back-to-back to do them together. I know a lot of you take Cha's class after that. That's a lot of classes. So, but if you want to come through. All right, so now you can close your eyes, take some deep breaths in through your nose and out through your nose. And then you could try some counted breaths where you inhale for, just as an example, 4 counts, hold for 4 counts, and exhale for 8 counts. So it doesn't matter how many counts, but that you inhale and hold the same amount and then exhale twice as long. And then you could release that breathing pattern and just keep breathing at a natural pace, just trying to keep your mind still, trying to let any thoughts that arise just float past without getting involved with them. Now you can take 3 deep inhalations in through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. Then you can open your eyes, rub your palms together, generate some heat between your palms, and then rub back on your ears. Right, and then rub your hands together again. And then rub back the back of your neck when you're ready. So you can clasp your hands and then twist back, looking over your shoulder, one direction. Second direction. First direction. Second direction. Come back to center. Bring your legs out in front of you. Rub your thighs. Rub your calves, shins. Rub your feet. All right, thank you guys. Nice work, everyone. Good job. You know if you have any questions. Thank you.
Thank you.
See you later. Hope I'll see some of you tomorrow and otherwise
Thanks,
Sunday.
Molly.
Yeah, thanks, Molly. Thank you all.
Bye.
Bye.